The Prophet, PBUH, stayed there for 5 days during which he dispatched expeditionary forces to hunt for the enemy personnel, but they detected none. He then returned to Medina, but en route, he entered into a peace treaty with Uyayna bin Hisn. Document Al-Jandal is located at about a distance of 15 days' march from Medina and 5 from Damascus. With this decisive and steady progress and wise strict plans, the Prophet, PBUH, managed to spread security, control the situation and make peace prevail in the whole area. He also succeeded in shifting the course of events for the welfare of the Muslims by reducing the incessant internal and external troubles. The hypocrites were silenced, a tribe of the Jews evacuated while the other continued to fake good neighborliness and seemingly faithful adherence to the covenants, the desert Bedouins subdued, and finally the archenemy Quraysh no longer keen on attacking the Muslims. This secure strategic attitude created optimum circumstances for the Muslims to resume their logical course in propagating Islam and communicating the messages of the Lord to all worlds. Al-Ahzab, the Confederates, invasion once again, peace and security enveloped the Arabian Peninsula, and this turbulent area began to experience a period of a lull after a whole year of war. The Jews, however, whose treachery, intrigues and disloyalty made them taste all types of humiliation and disgrace, were not admonished. After they had been exiled to Khaybar, they remained to wait anxiously for the results of the skirmishes going on between the Muslims and the idolaters. Contrary to their hopes, the events of the war were in favor of the Muslims, therefore they started a new stage of conspiracy and prepared themselves to deal a deadly blow against the Muslims, but were too cowardly to maneuver directly against them. So they laid a dreadful plan in order to achieve their objectives. 20 chiefs of the Jews with some celebrities of Bani Nadir went to Makkah to negotiate an unholy alliance with the Quraysh. They began to goad the people there to attack the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, promising them full support and backing. People of Quraysh, who had been languid and proved too weak to challenge the Muslims at Badr, seized this opportunity to redeem their stained honor and blemished reputation. The same delegation set out for Ghatfan and called them to do the same, and they responded positively. The Jewish delegation then started a fresh effort and toured some parts of Arabia and managed to incite the Confederates of disbelief against the Prophet, PBUH, his message and the believers in Allah. Quraysh, Kanana and other allies from Tihama, in the south, rallied, ranked and recruited 4,000 men under the leadership of Abu Sufyan. From the east there came tribes of Banu Salim, Ghatfan, Bani Murrah, etc. They all headed for Medina and gathered in its vicinity at a time already agreed upon. It was a great army of 10,000 fighters.